Howdy everyone, Scott Free-for-all here. It's Wednesday and we are going to be on the New Frontier map doing the survival Let's Play. So looking forward to doing that with you guys. Let me just check all my levels. Everything looks pretty good. Yeah, wow, it's getting close to Christmas time, holiday time, New Year's Day. There's a lot going on. I know I've been really busy. I still want to make time to live stream with you guys. Let's get busy. Let's get right into it. This is exactly where we left off. So let me show you where that is. Remember this? So just to fill you in, we got just enough money to buy a mower, which is right there, and this forage wagon, and this bunker silo. So we have been mowing grass and scooping it up and putting it in the bunker silo. So why don't we do some more of that? We have not a lot of money. Less than $800 to be exact. Well, $738 to be exact, let me say. I think it's time to do some more mowing. You know what? It is not. I see that we've got a little more to pick up. Let's go get that. I see that we... Now, is that true? No, you know what? That's just grass. Never mind. Let's put this back down. We're going to mow a little bit more. Now that we've gone around and around, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go up and down in rows. And I'll show you how much we have over here. Not a whole lot. What do we have? We have almost 55,000 liters. So, okay, you know, that's not a bad amount. I think we can double that before that bunker silo gets a little too unwieldy. Because the only way we're going to be able to get stuff out of that is to scoop it up with the forage wagon. And you can't have too big a mound or you get stuck a lot. Let's get this unfolded. Now, I think we learned that if you drive over the grass that you've mowed, that your yield suffers. So we're going to keep that in mind. We did spend a little extra money to upgrade the engine horsepower on this tractor. In fact, we upgraded we downgraded our tractor, believe it or not. That's how we were able to afford the money to buy all this grasswork gear. I don't really know a wonderful way to do this, but we'll just do the best we can. And let's see. gonna go around on this side. I know I'm driving over my grass, but I want to get this little piece right here. There we go. Ah! Better. There we go. Okay. Well, let's see. I'm trying to think how I'm gonna, I'm just gonna have to spiral around. There's really no other way to do that without driving on the grass. So we'll just continue doing that. I thought we'd be a little more concise and just go back and forth, but I don't want to waste this grass. We need to get every piece of this that we can. So we will continue doing it this way. We zoom in a bit. There we go. What I'd like to do is let's do this. Let's get 100,000 chaff in the bunker silo. Hey, there's the sim guy. Howdy, Mark. Nice of you to join. How are you doing? I think a good plan would be to fill up the bunker silo with 100,000 in chaff. I don't think that's going to overfill it too much. And then we're going to let that cook. We'll see how much grass is left. We could let that cook one day and then start another bunker silo because, yeah, even though we've got, yeah, okay, so I think that's what we're going to do. Hold on just a second. Can only do a few things at once. So here's what I'm thinking. We'll fill this up to 100,000. So we're over halfway there. Mark, I'm doing well. Excuse me. Been getting a lot done today, and I've got more to do tonight. Let's fill this up to 100,000. We'll let that cook overnight. I'll cut down some more trees so that we have enough money to buy a second bunker silo. We'll put it right next to this one. And then what I'm hoping to do is each day have a bunker silo ready to be harvested. And then we can just cycle through those. I think that's a good idea. All right, let's get back to our tractor. I do like the sound of this Massey Ferguson. All right, it's time to pick up grass. No, this is not the community server, Mark. This is my own Let's Play that I am doing a survival challenge on. And so far, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, I missed some little pieces of grass again. I'm not going to let that bug me too much if I can help it. We'll just get it next time around, you know what I mean? So I can cut one swath, and then I don't have a windrower, so I go around it twice, and that allows me to pick up pretty much all of it. Right. I've got all of my paid time off and days off for next week lined up so that I have Christmas Day and the day after Christmas Day off of work. And that way I can spend the evening of Christmas Eve with my daughters and my son-in-law. Christmas Day, probably just gonna chill. I'll have my older daughter with me, so she and I are probably gonna hang out while my younger daughter and her husband do Christmas with her husband's family. And then the day after Christmas is when we're gonna have our big family get together at my sister's house, and that'll be fun. Whoops, I didn't quite get there. You got to go and eat dinner. All right, Mark. Well, thanks for checking in. Enjoy your dinner. If we're still going when you finish dinner, love to continue talking with you. That looks like a good trajectory right there. And how are we doing? We're a little more than 50% full, so that's good. Am I getting everything? Looks like I am. Still getting everything. All right, let's get lined up, and we'll get the rest of this. You know I love grass work. I still like it, I think, more than anything else. I like doing tillage and that sort of thing. You know, working the soil, preparing the field. Probably my second favorite thing. If you were with us Sunday, we had a great time on the new scottfreeforall FS25 dedicated multiplayer server. We chopped some corn and made a lot of chaff. I can't remember. I want to say it was it 1.6 million? I have a feeling it was more than that even. Hey, Waylon. Howdy. Good to have you with us. Yeah, and that's, as I said, that's a dedicated server, so it's always there. If you want to jump on and play that, it is cross-play compatible. You don't have to be a member of the channel to play it. You just have to join my Discord server, and from there you can read the rules get instructions on how to join, as well as the FS25 dedicated server. We've got that going on too. In fact, I imagine we will be on that map on Sunday. We'll see. All right, so we're at almost 90%. I'm going to go ahead and drop this. See how that looks. So let me do some quick math. If we do this 2 more times, we should have 100,000 or thereabouts in this bunker silo. That, see how big that is right there? I'm gonna see if I can smash that down. No, I didn't think so. Oh, don't be stuck, Scott. Don't be stuck. There, come on. You can do it. I should have known better. That was a bad idea. Okay. Well, I think, oh, you know what? Never mind. I have power tools now. So I should be able to use my super strength. Super strength. Okay. Let's get out and pull this out. Now, when I was on the multiplayer server, this did not work. But it does work. It could just be it's not compatible for multiplayer yet. And let's toggle that back off. Oh, there we go. Okay. So maybe not do that again, Scott, until you have emptied this. Okay. There we go. Okay. And stop. All right, I am going to run through that a little bit. I'm gonna do it without this trailer. I don't want to get stuck again. Stuck again. All right. So does anybody have some interesting plans for the holiday season? I would love to hear about it. Like I was saying, no like really special things going on for me. Gonna stick around the area. Oh, look how we're overspilling that. I'm not real excited about that. I didn't think that would happen. Normally, there's like invisible walls on these ground level bunker silos. And you can see I'm going one direction because I've got way too much chaff on this south side. I need more on the north side. And it looks like we're 83% compacted. Yeah, I hope that that's just not squeezing out. If it is, see all this that's out here? It is what it is. We'll scoop that up if we need to, if there's a lot of it, and we'll put it in the next bunker silo. So I'm not upset about that. We should be fine. All right, let me go through this right here, and I'm gonna go through one more time, and then I think that's all we're gonna need for compacting. All right, let us jump into mowing mode again. So we'll do that. So I made a prediction on Sunday that we would have a new map sometime this week. Now, last time I checked, which was earlier today, we did not have a new map yet. I'm still hopeful that we will have one before the end of the week, so we will see. Because I'm ready to try out some new stuff. I'm enjoying this map for sure by Ola Haldor, friend of the channel. And with really open concepts, you know, i.e. sandbox maps, there's a lot you can do. You can, or at least for me, you know, I don't get tired, and I can spend many hours playing this because you can play it so many different ways. Predefined maps, I think, have a little more limited utility because you don't have to be as creative. You can kind of just work with what's there. We're a little light on our live stream viewership today, which is not a problem, but I wonder, we may have some live streamers and maybe coinciding with some of their live streams, maybe like FSG or Farmer Cop or somebody like that, where we share a lot of common subscribers. That's all right. That's what replays are for. So if you're catching this in the replay, drop a little howdy comment for me. All right. Yeah, as weird as it is, I think we're gonna just leave that here. Go around, pick it up again. It's a little repetitive, you know, but it's working. Keeps us from driving over our mown grass. All right. Away we go. I looked to see the new mods that were out since Sunday. There were a few. It looks like with the announcement for FarmCon 2025, which is going to be in Austria this year, which is interesting. They announced and dropped a FarmCon series tractors, and it was a Fendt tractor, an older one, and I think maybe a sprayer, something like that. It was like a package, or a pack. And I installed it because it was older equipment and it was relatively inexpensive. So something that we might want to use on this survival series. So maybe we'll get an opportunity to use it. We'll see. Well, it is overcast here in the game. And it's getting a little late in the day, so it's getting a little harder to see. And there's Mr. Gyro. Howdy, Mr. Gyro. How are you today? Just got home from work. All right, excellent. And I can almost get this in 2 passes, but not quite. I mean, almost in 1 pass, but not quite. All right, 42%. Yeah, Gyro, like we discussed last week, I'm trying to not drive over much of my mown grass because it seems to reduce your yield. I mean, obviously I have to drive over it in order to pick it up, but I'm trying to not drive over it with the mower. So I'm just kind of doing a circular strip with the mower and then making 2 passes with the forage wagon to pick it up. Seems to be working. Not the most efficient way to do it, but it's working. We're in the groove. We're just gonna run with it. Yeah, I wonder that too, Gyro. I have not done the testing. It wouldn't be a difficult test. You know, maybe that's something we do right here and now. All right, we're at 66%. Yeah, I'm gonna drop that. Let's go do 1 more pass with the mower. Kind of straightening up that line. It's gotten a little extra wavy on me. And I have this little grass strip out there. I'm just kind of knocking that off as I come across it. So I think that's an interesting idea, Gyro. What we'll do is after I've picked up this round. I'll cut a strip with the mower, and then I'll move over, I'll cut another strip of roughly the same length, and then I'll drive over one of them numerous times, and then we'll pick everything up with the forage wagon, and we'll see which one picks up more grass. That's kind of the way to do it. All right. All right, let's get busy. I haven't talked a lot about college football because we kind of had the week off, although some of the football, the bowl games are being played. But this coming Saturday is going to be a big game for my University of Texas Longhorns. They're going to host Clemson University in Austin. I expect them to win. It's not guaranteed, but I think the odds are that they will win, in which case they will advance to play Arizona State in Atlanta, which will be a neutral site. We're expected to win that, although by a narrower margin. So, and I don't know if, we've not played Clemson nor Arizona State much at all. When was the last time that UT played Clemson? It's been decades, I think. So, who's to say who's going to win? But I am excited about... Oops. Oh, I'm almost full, aren't I? And am I picking up? Now I am. Okay, we'll just get the last little bit. What is going on here? I think it's... You know what? I don't know why that is. I'm going to straighten up. And we'll get this, just whatever we need to fill up here. Well, it's super bumpy. And 99. And 100. Okay. There's Aspen Abel. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Aspen, thank you for joining us. How are you today? Oh, and if you haven't yet, please hit that like button if you're watching this live stream. It'll help other people find this live stream, and they can join us, see what's going on. All right. There we go. I'm going to try to dump more of my stuff over here on this side, because... looks like I've dropped most of it on that south side. And, oh boy. Oh, that worked out. Okay. And there's Farmer Groot. Howdy, Groot. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. All right. Where are we now? We have 82,000. If we do that again, we'll have right at 100,000. I think I'm going to do that. I'm still a little concerned that we're overspilling. I hope that's not just going to get lost on us, but we'll see what we need to do. I do still have more to pick up here. You know what? I think we'll have everything we need right here on the ground. Groot, you're doing well. I am too. Yep, I've had a productive day. I'm getting ready for company. My older daughter's visiting, and she's going to be staying with me, so I'm starting my deep clean of the house. So today was the kitchen, and I washed down all the cabinets, did all the dishes. What else did I do? Threw out a lot of stuff. So kitchen's pretty much ready to go. That's something I can clean up, and it's not going to get too dirty between now and when she visits, so I thought that would work out. It is that time of year, Espen. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up what's left here on the field, and I think that's going to be it for that bunker silo. All right, well, we've done a lot already. I'm just kind of looking back. We've got more than half of this field harvested. Now we've got more area that we can mow, but of this, somewhat of a rectangle that we've carved out to mow, we're mostly done. All right, so that's looking like we'll get close to 5,000 liters. I think I'm going to take what I've got. We'll dump it in this silo, and then we're going to cover that, and we're just going to let that cook. We'll advance to the next day. And then I think we'll get back to lumberjacking. Oh, you know what I didn't do is I didn't smooth out that chaff. That's all right. All right, let's go here. Okay. And let's drop this. And then let's get this all compacted down. Whoa, sorry about that. And then I need to get it somewhat flat. Doesn't have to be completely flat, because we can always flatten it down when it's in silage form. 80% compacted so far. 86. So I can see that we're losing chaff as I drive over it. I wonder if that's because it's squishing out the side. I have a feeling that that's the case. And I hope it's for no other reason. I hope we aren't like, it's literally going away. Yeah, I think it's just spilling over the end. And that's not good. So in which case I'm kind of overfilling this bunker. And yeah. So I think we're gonna be done with this as soon as we cover it. maybe I'll be able to... Okay, so it's 100% compacted now. What I like to do is leave my tractor there so I don't mess anything up. And we'll cover it. Do I really want to blanket the silo? 84,714. Yes. I like that it lets us ask at... Ooh, look at that. That's really cool looking. Yeah, look at all this chaff outside that we missed. All right, well, live and learn. I'm going to say there's probably 3,000 or 4,000 liters of chaff all strewn around the edges of that. You never mess with these in 22, just the concrete ones. I use these a little bit in 22. The great thing about them, Groot, is they're super cheap. And when you're doing a survival let's play like I am, you can't afford, you know, $50,000 to put down a concrete bunker. So these come in handy. But I think what I'm going to do is next time I get one of these is I'm going to be a little careful not to put it so close to the edge, and also not to fill it any more than I need to. All right, I do have a few M&Ms, so pardon me while I chew on a few. All right, I don't know why I hooked that up, other than I guess I'm going to get it out of the way. Put it right here. Love M&Ms. Those are good. Howdy, Fortnite. Good to see you, buddy. How have you been? Okay, I am going to save the game right here, just to prevent any, like, irrecoverable calamity. We can always come back to this point. All right. And now that I've done that, let's do... we're going to advance to the next day. So we'll need to drive over to my quote-unquote house. It's really just a... Oh, wait, do I don't think I have a place to... I don't think I have a place where I can sleep. Now, well, I wonder if Power Tools will let me sleep. No, it won't. That's fine. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can fill a vehicle. I forgot about that. That's nice. So what we're going to need to do is we're just going to have to... Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Let me turn all that off. Hit the wrong button. There. Sorry about that. Let's do... I hit the function F7 instead of... Or function... Yeah, whatever one. I hit a function key instead of the 7 or 8 key. We'll just speed it up like that. It'll just take a little while. You know, while we're doing that, let's get set up for some lumberjacking. I think all my lumberjack stuff is over here, but I'm not sure. I have this feeling that it's over, actually, by the dealership. Is that it right there? That is it. We're going to need to go get that anyway. So let's go get it. Let's turn on our headlights. I have seasons turned off, so we don't have to worry about that. I mean, it's hard enough doing a live stream. Howdy, David Patton. Great to see you. How have you been? Let's see. Navigate through these trees. There we go. All right, well, we just spent $40 on property maintenance. That's not fun. That's never desirable. Is what it is. I like that we have the Real Mower app, Real Mower mod, because I like to mow that way. In fact, I think I have it installed. So when we mow, any bushes or weeds are gonna get mowed down when we mow. I think I have it. I think the default mode is such that that is in effect. All right, let's hook into this. All right. Yeah, no sleep triggers here. There's the store trigger, there's the fuel, refuel, and there's the repair trigger. How we doing on repairing? Okay, it is the next morning. Let's slow clock down a bit. And let's head on over. You know what? Now that we've done that, let's take a quick peek at what we have for sale. Ooh. Well, I mean, I have zero money. Why am I looking at any of this? I don't know. So this guy is still around. This is basically a duplicate of what we already have. If we were to need a second tractor really quick, we could do that. I hope it doesn't go away, but it's going to ultimately. Nothing really there that we need. Let's head over to where we're cutting down trees. You know what? Actually, I think let's do a new section to cut down trees. Oh, I know. The other thing I was going to do is look at contracts, see if there's anything interesting that we can do, make some quick money. We're not going to do wood transport. No. Harvesting, we're not going to harvest parsnips. Dead wood, we're not going to do that either. So none of that is desirable. Another mod that's available now is free landscaping. I don't have that installed because as of right now, I think that might be a little unfair. Also, I mean, I can think about whether I want to do free landscaping tools, but for now, I don't even need to do any landscaping. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I do have it turned installed. And the reason I'm telling myself that is when we dropped the bucker silo, we smoothed that down, and I don't think it cost me anything. Okay, so where we were cutting down trees before was over... I'm pointing like right over there. What if we cut down a few trees on this side, on this hillside? I think that would be interesting. Well, let's do that. Here's this lone tree right here and this little bitty guy. We'll cut down those two. And that should be a good amount to haul over to the sawmill. All right, I'm going to not drop it on my tractor because you never want to do that. Get over here and squat down, cut right there. Okay, and let's get rid of that. Get rid of the stump. Come on. There you are. Okay. Now, let's... Oh yeah, let's strip. Did I cut down the wrong tree? I cut down the wrong tree. I cut down this piece of junk. You know what? We may just haul that over and just Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to haul that over. We're going to haul this over. It's good that we got it out of the way, because this is going to be field area pretty quickly. All right, that is a tree that we can actually make some money off of. That was a bonehead move on my part. Okay, let's strip this down. And let me get over on this side. There we go. Okay. Now let's measure this out. This, I think we can basically just cut in half. It's only a 12-meter tree. So we'll cut a 9-meter piece just to maximize the yield of the thick part of the tree. So there's 8, 8.2, 8.4, 8.7. You can't see this because my mug shot is over this, but I'm showing the length according to Lumberjack. All right, there's that. Let's cut this guy down now while we're at it. And then we will drop this down. Good old boys. Good evening, good old boys. Great to see you. How are you today? Did I miss anything? Yeah. Nope, that's another bush. All right. You're doing good. Glad to hear it. All these bushes in the way. It's not fun. Have to work around these. All right, there's 8. There's 9 meters. Okay, let's do another 9 meters. There's another 9 meters. Okay, and what's left here? Not enough to measure, so all right. Put that away. Let's get in our tractor. Now, I don't know, have I tried hauling trees with this much smaller horsepower tractor? I don't think I have, because I think we traded this in to do the mowing. So, can I even pull this one giant tree? I don't know if I can. I'll tell you what, let's get this little guy first. Where is the brake? It looks like, oh, right here. Okay. And we'll pull this out. And I think that's the brake right there. You see that? Come on. There you go. And then attach that. And then attach another one to right there. Now, let's go grab. I'm not going to worry about that big old tree right now. That's a lot to have to deal with. I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to pull one of these smaller middle ones. Let's see if we can figure out where it is. Okay, so there's the end of it. I'll do that. I think one of the 1.4 hatches was related to pulling or dragging logs, so I'm hoping this goes better than it has up to now. We'll see. Oh, here it is, right? We want to get this guy right here. Let's go with that. I don't want to overdo it. How are we doing? Yeah. We're not going full speed, that's for sure. I think we're doing all right. So we've got two full-size logs and one little baby one. So 3 would definitely be the limit. Might even be too much. But I think we'll be all right. Ooh. Let's see, can I hit that just to straighten that up a bit? Yes, I can. All right, we are headed to the sawmill. I do still like the fog that you get in the game, the ground fog early in the morning. It does kind of make it more difficult to see, so when that's important, it's a little annoying. But overall, I like it, I think. Oh, one thing we didn't do is go check our bunker silo and see what percentage fermented our bunker silo is. And let's go get everybody in there. All right. And let's sell that. So $871. That's not bad. Not horrible. Not great, but it's fine. All right, we're gonna go back and get some more. Oh, I definitely need some coffee. Ah, better. Has anyone been doing some interesting gameplay? Let me know. Are you playing this map, or are you playing the base maps? And if so, how are you playing them? Are you doing a survival series? Are you doing a multiplayer with your friends? I'd like to hear. All right. Let's kind of take a look and see what we got here. So we got one big log. I want to see, just for grins, see if we can take this whole tree with us. There's no sense in breaking it up. You get almost nothing for these trees anyway. Let's get right about there. As far as for lumber, now if you put it in a wood chipper, you can get a decent amount of money, and I think that's a good way to go with this kind of stuff. Espen, you're to a New Frontier 69 farmland map, normal economy. Okay, cool. So you're doing the version that has the smaller parcels of land. I think that's the good way to go. If I were starting out fresh, that's what I would do. I started this like maybe the day this map came out. So this is actually the original version. I don't even think I've upgraded it. No, I know I haven't. Otherwise, we would see, some an animal dealer on the premise, and we don't see that. I'm doing that on purpose just because I don't want to mess anything up. I don't know if I upgrade, if I'm going to need to start a new save game or not. I guess I could ask Ola, but we're doing just fine. We don't need an animal dealer. It'll be a long, long time before we ever get into animals, even if we do. If we even do. And if we do, we can always buy them at, at the pen and have them delivered. We're going to pay more for it, but it's usually cheaper than buying an animal trailer. And we're not allowed to lease anything in this gameplay, in this survival play. So you got 45 hours on the forestry map. Okay, you hate removing stumps. Oh, I do too. Yeah, I'm playing on a PC, so I have access to some of the gameplay mods like Lumberjack, where you can cut up the stumps. You're probably seen me do that. If you're paying attention. Yeah, otherwise it's a pain in the butt to try to get rid of a stump. All right, what are we going to get for this entire tree? I think we'll be lucky if we get $800 for it. I'm going to say we'll get $500. Let's see. We got $1,000 for that piece of junk tree? Wow. Okay. I am pleasantly surprised. Yeah, stumps are bad. Especially when you forget that they're there, and then you're trying to run a plow and you hit them and you capsize your tractor. Oh, you know what? Let's see how much money we need to get in order to buy the next bunker silo. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. We're going to go to silos. We're going to go down here. And I think we did this little guy. 4,200 is what we need. We're pretty close to there. I'd say we cut down 2 more trees easily. Yeah, 2 more full-size trees will definitely be there. So that's good. Because although I do enjoy forestry, it is definitely not my favorite. I can do it for maybe an hour, and then I'm done with it. So I'm glad that we have grass work that we can rely on. Okay. Let's drive over here to our bunker silo. We want to see what, let's see, it was about 1,600 when we topped that, and now it's 7. So it's been, what's that, 8? It's been 15 hours, roughly. Let's see what 15 hours gets us. It's 32% fermented. So by this time, well, by middle of the day tomorrow, it'll be fully fermented. We're on easy, I think we're on easy economy. I gotta check, because I forgot. Yeah, we're on easy economic difficulty. And with that, your silage will ferment usually within 48 hours. Okay, so we've got this big log right there. Let's chop down those 2 trees right here. I'm gonna drop them back that way. That's nice. Nice little view. The sun coming through the trees. All right. Now, cut down the right tree this time. Although I'm a little encouraged, slightly encouraged that that trashy tree gave us as much money as it did. Now, I want to fell this one first. Well, there's Grant. Howdy, Grant. How are you, my friend? All right, and then I'm gonna maintain that same angle. Head over here. Probably should have done that with other things. That way our trees are gonna fall at the same angle, not land on top of each other. One cross over the other. Okay, and then let's see. I think we're getting rid of the stump. Oh, there's a little bitty thing right there. Let's get rid of that piece of junk. Oh, really now? There we go. All right. Let's clean these. That's a big tree. Whoops. All right, that one's done. And now let's get this one cleaned. I'm gonna make sure I got everything cleaned off that other tree. Because I think down low on the tree I may have missed something. All right, let's head over here. I have a feeling that there's some pieces I missed. Just to make sure, what am I doing? There. Nope, it was clean. Okay, now let's cut these to size. All right, we're doing 9-meter logs. So let's get over to 9 meters. All right. There we go, and then another 9. Okay, and it looks like this one is, yeah, it's pretty tiny. Okay, let's head over here. This is definitely going to give us enough money to buy our next bunker silo. Feeling like it. Grant, you'll be happy when delimbing a tree is closer to how it was in 22. Yeah, I don't know if it's harder, but it is definitely different. I don't know if the lumberjack mod is improving on it or not. Because that's what I'm using, Grant, right now is the lumberjack mod. And you can't see it because my face is in the way, but there's a measurement tool built in, and I can see how long these logs are, which is a definite must have. Okay. Let's go. Let's get in our tractor. We're going to back up. So I think what I'm going to do, you know, I may regret this, but I'm going to try and pick up all 4 of these logs. So what I'm doing right now is trying to just, there, okay. Now I can see where the cut was made. So what if, let's be strategic about this. I'll get, trying to see where that cut is. There it is, I see it. Okay. So I'm gonna get right here. I don't have a lot of cable, so I have to be pretty close up on these logs. So I'm gonna get them all. All right, so see, I think I'm gonna do this one first. So there's that. And then we'll do that one. There we go. Now, we'll drive forward. To there. And see if we can't. I'm gonna, yeah, like I said, I may regret this, but I'm going to try. I'm gonna do that one next. And then I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, this may, I may regret this. Let's see if this pans out. Let's see how it's looking. Oh! You know, okay. So one thing that was happening before the last patch is when I was dragging limbs like this, the leading edge of that log would dig into the ground and everything would just come to a stop, and then I would jolt it. It was really weird. That's not, doesn't seem to be happening right now. Now, I'm definitely stressing out my tractor because we're going, what, between 4 and 7 miles per hour dragging these logs. So definitely don't want to do, probably don't want to do 4 again. I think 3 was the sweet spot, like I said. But I have a feeling that this is going to give us almost $2,000, in which case we'll be good to go on getting a new bunker silo. You know what? What if I winch up this a little bit? Let's see. Nope, that's not it. It's this. No. Oh, that's my window. Let's see. Is that it? No. Again, that's the window. Huh. There is a way to make that go forward. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. Hey, there's the same guy. He's back from dinner. All right. And you know what? Let's make sure. I want to make sure that's all the way up. Okay. All right. Good enough. Let's go. Let's continue. I was hoping to pull that winch a little tighter so it's up against that winch more and kind of picking up the leading edge of those logs up a little off the ground more. But I think we'll be all right. Now, I don't want to get these wrapped around a tree. That may be our undoing. Okay, I've got the trees a little more in alignment. Now, where is the sawmill? Oh, I see it. Straight ahead. Very good. Nice, excellent. All right, I'm excited about what this is gonna yield us. By the way, it looks like a number of you have joined. Welcome in. Great having you with us. We are doing a survival let's play on the New Frontier map by Ola Haldor. And what is this? This is episode 4. If you haven't yet, I encourage you to like this video. It helps me a lot. Also, subscribe if you haven't. That's the best way you can help me. Most of you are already subscribed, and I do appreciate that. All right, let's see what we've got here. Did you see how that caught on the corner of the concrete. That's what was happening the entire time I was driving over here in previous. $2,727. We definitely have enough money to get our next bunker silo. So with that, why don't we go back into grasswork mode? There's Trace. You've been lurking. Okay, now you're actually here. Well, welcome, actually, Trace. How's your week been so far? All right. What it's looking like is the place we'll want to put my farm, if I ever get one, or at least my farmhouse, will be right here. I think maybe on this, up on this hillside would be nice. In fact, sorry, a little ADD digression. Let's see, how far up in my land can I get? Pretty far up. Yeah, I think for my farmhouse, I want to have it up here. And then, yeah, that's pretty hilly. So not very usable from a, you know, making fields and such. Nice and easy. You got the big employee holiday lunch tomorrow. Okay, followed by 9 days off. Excellent. Excellent. David, no need to apologize. Hey, if you want to lurk and listen, be my guest. Most of you are, so I appreciate that. It's always nice to hear from people, say hi. All right, I'm going to leave. You know what? Just because we have this, these tree limbs here, I'm going to go ahead and take these to the sawmill. Yep, I want them out of the way. I don't want to forget about them. We may have some miscellaneous limbs over in the other area where we were doing some forestry. So probably should do the same thing over there, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. All right, let's back up. And all right, let's go. Yeah, we're able to carry this load pretty quickly. Do I have... Oh, now I can... Okay. Oh, no, I just dropped it. Okay. I think this is how you... Yeah, that's... All right. I'm getting distracted again. I'll be good. You know, we took a big hit on horsepower by downgrading to this much, much, much cheaper tractor. I'm not missing the extra horsepower too much. I mean, it was nice to be able to pull, you know, twice as many logs over to the sawmill. But it'll be fine. Plus, as we are able to make money different ways, it'll be less and less of an issue. In fact, I hope that going forward, we'll only really be doing forestry in order to just clear out an area to put a field down. And of course, we'll happily take the money that we get from that, but it won't be our primary way of making income. I mean, right now, that's the only way we're able to make it until we get some silage, which will be tomorrow in the game. Another $1,000. We'll take it. Okay, this is awesome. maybe if we're not too far away, we'll earn a little bit more money, and we'll be able to not only buy our second bunker silo, but perhaps we can get a front loader and a bucket so that we can clean up around our bunker silo. And if necessary, clean out, clean all the silage out of the silo once it's all cooked. All right, we're gonna put. I don't want him in the way, so let's put him over here. And is our grass already growing again? Maybe. All right, let's get our mower. Oh, let's do this, Gyro. You and I, we talked about this earlier. Let's do an experiment. We're gonna see if driving over grass that's been cut reduces your yield or not. And here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna make 2 as identical strips as we can. I'm trying to see if there's a way to see. There's not. Well, hold on. We need to turn on grass. Oh, it is turned on. Okay. Yeah, because we don't have a field, we're not able to see anything in the way of what we've cut. So what if we just look here? Yeah, so these edges, let's go back here. These edges are more or less parallel. So I think we're going to be able to cut identical swaths. You know, I can try to explain it, but I think it'll be easier if I just show you what I'm going to do. So we're going to cut 2 identical swaths or rows of grass, and I'm going to get lined up here. So I'm going due north, or due east-west, or north-south, east-west. Pretty much there. Okay, so we will cut row 1. Okay, I think that's perfect. Now, we'll go this way, and we're going to do it again. We'll do it like well... I don't have to do it well away, but we'll do it away enough so that we don't get confused with what grass came from where. Let's get lined up again. Okay, let's drop that. Okay. Now this won't be like completely scientific, but it's going to be close. Oh, we're going to need to put down our second bunker silo, so let's do that next. Let's save the game. All right, and let's go over to construction, and we will I think I'm just going to put it, you know, maybe I'll put it right over here. This guy right here. Oh wait. Which size did we get? Oh, did we get this one? Looks like we got this size. These guys are tiny, tiny. Oh, okay. All right, in which case, we need another $2,000-ish. Well, I guess we're gonna go cut down a couple more trees, and then we'll do this. All right. Sorry about that. I forgot that we got this bigger one, which I'm glad that we did. Another thing is, this doesn't say how much it holds. I'm a little miffed about that, but anyway. All right. Let's reset. All right, let's go do a couple more trees. Wow, yeah, $9,200. That's not expensive, but not cheap either. For, you know, 4 dozen tires and digging around in the dirt. A lot of money. All right, let's pick out 2 trees that will do the job. What if we do these 2 right here? And I'm gonna lay them down. I'm gonna lay them down. I'm gonna make them fall downhill. Let's see. Okay, definitely. So if it falls there, that's 108. So let's add 90 to that. Would be 198 is where we want to be. So right about that. Let's get this going on. Come up here. And okay. All right. And we'll go over here. We're getting pretty... Whoops. Raise this up a bit. We're getting pretty good at this. Practice makes perfect, as they say. Ah, look at that little sliver of wood. I don't like that. Those little slivers of wood get made, because you end up tripping over them. Oh, come on. Go away. Go away. Just to go away. Oh, really? Oh. Come on. Come on, giants. We don't need that. Alright. Oh, sorry. We gotta clear these. We gotta clean them. I mean, let's do that. If you heard a dog bark, I think it's out in the hallway from where I live. Oh. Getting better at this. Yeah, that woodpecker is really loud. Okay, let's get these to size. Did I miss some? Yes, I did. I think I did. Is that part of the tree? Or is that just a bush? Oh, it was. All right. Okay. Nine. Okay, and 9 again. There we go. All right, and now let's get this one taken care of. These are big trees. I may have to do them in 2 trips based on what we've learned from previous trips. Don't think I can carry back quite that much wood. Okay, almost there. There's 9. Okay. And we're done. Okay. Let's eat an M&M or 2. All right. How do I want to do this? I know what I want to do. I'm gonna go right between these guys, and I'll pull. Yeah, I still want to do it this way. It's not ideal, but it's different. I'm getting bored with doing it the same way, so we're gonna do it different this time. All right. So, you know what? What if I have super strength still enabled? Hope not. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do. Where's the other one? Right here. So we'll just do that. Those are the 2 biggest ones. We're gonna get the most money from those. All right. So yeah, these are going to be heavy. Definitely on the heavy side. Let's see. There it is. Okay, that's a little weird. So when I do cruise control, am I able to go faster? That's what it felt like. You know, with the new game, you question everything. You're never positive that it's doing it that way because it's supposed to, or it's a bug, or you're just imagining things. So I may just be imagining things. All right, will we get more than 9,200 after selling these? Let's find out. Because that's what we need to get our second bunker. Not quite. No worries. We've got 2 medium-sized logs and 2 tiny logs still to do. I have a feeling that'll give us well over $1,000, and we'll have enough. So we'll do that, then we'll complete our grasswork experiment. Your first job was as a lumberjack. Really? Interesting. It's in your family. Okay. You drag the whole tree from the forest and then cut it at the site. Okay. That's cool. That's one way to do it. I like to do it that way, actually, but I'd probably get it stuck. This seems to be working for me just fine. All right, here are the other logs. And so I did kind of spread these around for bad or for good. Let's get this one first. Where did the tree go? Here he is. Oh, I'm right on top of it. That's not good. Oh, and you know what? It needs to be cleaned. Let's undo that. You see that? You see that? That limb? Gonna get it off of there without. Yeah, I'm just gonna move the tractor. Yeah, there's a limb on that we definitely need to get off of there. See it right there? Pretty sure that's a limb. There it goes. I think we got it. Yep, okay. That was important. Alright, let's connect this back up. Right there. And then, let's see, where's the next one? Right there. That's really close. So we'll hook you up. And then, let's see. That's pretty good. Right there. Should have enough cable. Just to be sure, we'll do the big one first. Which is this guy right here. And then we'll do that one. Okay. Let's go. That's definitely more than $1,000 worth of wood. So we'll be just fine. I hope not to jinx things, but I think we've had a pretty productive day 4 on the survival series. Oh, look at that big limb that we need to get rid of. Yeah, we're gonna have to trim that down. And that's the advantage of pulling the whole tree out, Espen, is you get to see if you've got that cleared off. Can I trim these while they are right here? Let's see. I think I can, but let's see. Yes, I can. Awesome. Okay. That's all it needed. Because that would have impacted our yield. For sure. All right. Let's get some money. Cha-ching. What do we get? $976. We have just enough to get our other bunker silo. So let's go get that. For those of you in the live stream chat, has there been another YouTuber live streaming that's that's coinciding with mine? Just curious, because I forgot to check. Normally I do, just so I kind of know what to expect. Because if there's a lot of live streams going on, probably won't have quite as many people in the live stream. When that happens, I usually get more people watching the replay, because people who normally are here for the live stream will come back and watch the replay. So it's all good. That's why it doesn't really matter to me. Oh, we're done doing that. We're gonna go do this. Let's put down our bunker. All right. Okay, let's get into this mode. Large silo. Oh, look at that. It really wants to line it up with this one. I guess that's fine. I'm going to put it right there. It says I don't have enough money. What? Oh, because of landscaping, right? Is that why? I guess that's why. Dang it. Okay, well, I didn't think about that. All right, well, none of the regular ones you watch are... Okay. Okay, thanks, Grant. Well, shucks. I'm just trying to see if there's some level ground. Can put it down. I don't have enough money regardless. That's really weird. Let's see. I want to turn snapping on. Oh, it doesn't matter because you can only do these certain ways. Well, guys, I guess we're gonna go cut down some more lumber. While I'm in this mode, is there? You know what? We could take this guy. Let's just. Oh, we got this. Oh yeah, there's definitely enough money over there. All right, so let's do that real quick. At least we don't have to chop anything down. We've already got it chopped down. So I was just wondering, and maybe I just found this out. We cut this tree down and it had green on it, but we went to the next day and now it's bare. I wonder if that is on purpose. And that's what you would expect, right? You cut down a tree and then all of the greenery wilts off of it. All right, this is a big boy right here. I think if we... Oh, and look, there's a log in the midst of that. Or another piece of tree. Okay, this could get interesting. Let's see what happens. All right, this may be too much for our tractor. Because see, look, there is another piece of tree right here that's stuck in that. Remember when that happened? Ooh, yeah, that's more than we can pull. That's just a little much. No worries. Let's do this. We'll take our chainsaw and we'll cut off one of these big limbs. So what if we jump up here? What if we... Can I do this? There we go. I'm gonna cut that off. Okay. That, we should be able to pull that. Right? Oh. Oh! I lost my connection. I may have done that by mistake. So let's hook it. Oh, maybe when I cut it, it got rid of it. Interesting. Alright. Now we're good. Oh, it's doing that thing. Hopefully it won't do that again. All right, we're pulling a big piece of tree. Hopefully this is enough. We'll see. We're learning. And we can get back to our mowing experiment over here. So I didn't take into account if maybe like those areas of grass yielded differently. Hopefully it'll be, if there is a difference, like if we are destroying grass, it'll be like really obvious and apparent. That's what we're going to find out. Here it is. All right, big old hunk of tree. We could get almost $1,000 for this, but we'll see. 596. All right, is that enough for us to put down that bunker silo? We're going to find out. Okay, moment of truth. Yes, we have enough now. Very good. I'm just going to put it down right there. Let's see what happens. There we go. Now, I'm going to go back to, I'm going to go here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have free landscaping tools because although you have to pay to put that down, we should be able to smooth. This is $10. Let's see if this goes down at all. Doesn't seem to be. Let's flatten. Let's make this stronger. Stronger, right? They're stronger. Okay. Okay, and then we'll smooth. I think that's going to be all right. Okay, just as long as we can. That's a little concerning. Can I smooth that out? Got a bump right there. I'm not happy about that. That really kind of messed it up. Oh, well. Shucks. All right, well. There is our second bunker silo. Now, let's get into our tractor. We're going to hook up our mower, and we're going to do our little experiment. does driving over cut grass destroy it? We're going to find out. Okay, I'm going to put this over on this side, actually. Put it right here. There we go. Nope. We already cut it, Scott. That's right. Let's get the forage wagon and pick it up. Now, in picking this up, we could be destroying some of the grass, but we're going to be driving over each section exactly twice. So hopefully that kind of evens that out. All right, here we go. We just want to make sure we pick up everything. Now that's a little different right there. This could be inconclusive, but we will know soon enough. All right. Okay, so we picked up 2,643 liters. I'm going to write that down. 2,643 liters. Just so the weight differential of the forage wagon doesn't impact it, I'm going to go ahead and dump this into our silo. And oh no, I need to smooth this side out too, don't I? Yeah, that's a little unusual. All right. Okay. Now let's go pick up everything that comes off of this road. I'm very interested to learn what is up with this. All right. Area number. Oh, dang it! I forgot. We have to drive over it first. So, yeah, I have to drive over it first. So let's do that. I picked up a little bit. I hope that shouldn't be too bad, but I'm going to drive over this many, many times. All right. I'm going to do that like at least 3 more times. And we will see if that impacts anything. Okay. We'll do an out and back again. I think that should be enough. If there is a difference, we should see it. Get in here so I don't want to drive in the same place twice. Now I have observed that when you're driving over cut grass, it can slow you down or make it difficult to accelerate. See, like this. For whatever reason, sometimes you just get stuck in these low gears and you can't get out of them. Okay, so we've driven over that 4 times, except that little bitty bit that I picked up too early. Let's see how much we pick up now. All right. Make sure we get every little piece in exactly one out and back. Okay. We got 2,614. That's like 30 liters less. So that's like 1%. I mean, I'd say that's even within just the margin of error. So I would say it's likely that it doesn't affect your yield, but it looks like it's inconclusive. I don't know. Draw your own conclusion from that, but it seems to me that it doesn't really affect your yield. It may just make it look like it's less. Would you agree with that conclusion, Gyro? That it's looks like it's not affecting yield, and if so, it's 1% or less. Okay, so the more you know. Let's do some mowing. Given that, I think I am just gonna mow some rows, and I'm not gonna worry about driving over it. Now, it may slow me down. You know, we've encountered that problem before. And if that gets too unbearable, then we'll do it the way we were before, which is just doing a spiral. We're really close to finishing off all this grass. I think we'll get all the rest of this grass in the in this second silo that we've got. All right, so knowing what we know, let's just drive over what we mowed and continue. We're not going to worry about any yield impact because we don't think there is one. And if there is one, it's like 1%. See how we are going slower? Okay. We are getting back up to speed. Yeah, sometimes it does affect your speed. I haven't fully understood that one yet. So you agree, Gyro? It slows you down, but no loss. Yeah, I think that's what I would say too. Now, if we had a big enough tractor with, you know, big wheels, some wide wheels and such, it may not slow us down, but my observation has been that it slows us down a little bit. All right, so this is going to go a little faster since we're not having to swap between tools quite so often. Ooh, that was a bad turn radius. Let's see. There we go. Oh yeah, this is going so much faster. So I'm just looking at our time. We're just over 2 hours. I'm gonna keep going, guys. I'm gonna mow the rest of this grass, and we're gonna pick it up and we're gonna put it in the silo, and then may just end it there. Or maybe we go to the next day, just so we can say that we've got some silage made. But either way, we're going to have a very productive episode, guys. Espen's still here. Excellent. Well, it looks like there's 16 of you still here, so that's great. And if we suddenly get, 20, 25, I'll keep going. I'm feeling pretty good. A lot of times I have to quit after 2 hours just because I'm out of energy or I have to use the bathroom really bad. Something like that. But I'm doing pretty well right now, I have to say. Good old boys is still here too. Excellent. So, I missed a little spot. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. I was before. That didn't really slow us down that time. I mean, we're not cutting a lot of grass at once. It's not like this is a field of grass. Now, it will be soon. Mr. Gyro, he is gifting memberships. Look at you, crazy man. Thank you very much. So, for those of you who received a free 1-month membership, congratulations. What does that get you? Well, it gets you some special Scott Free4All emojis you can drop in the chat. Also, I have and will be continuing to do some Team Free4All members only events. So either live streams or like some Q&As, that kind of thing. I didn't do one last month, and my apologies for that, but I will be doing that definitely over the holidays too, because I'm going to have a lot more free time next week and the week after that. So stay tuned for that. So you will have earned a membership just in time to enjoy that. Right, I'm not paying as much attention to my camera. I'm really kind of doing this as speedily as I can. Maybe I shouldn't. But we still have over $500. That's nice. Now, what would be the next piece of equipment that we would buy? That's an interesting one. We still have meadow grass that we can cut. So we're not going to be forced to, buy a plow and start making, some plowed field areas. We're probably going to need a bigger tractor to really do that anyway. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck with like a 2 or 3 row plow, and that's going to take an eternity to do anything. All right, we're in the home stretch on this mowing. Let's get that done. I think now I'm just going to spiral around because it's such a small piece. Did I say small? I did. A small piece of field that we can just, in fact, not even spiral, but just hit the outer edges like this, and then we'll come over here and do this. That's a little faster on the turnaround that way. Now, one nice thing about not having seasons going is we're not going to be forced to deal with like the dormant period for the grass. See, it's September now, so let's say that in October we make a field and plant grass seed. It would be probably April, maybe May of next year before we were able to cut that first cut on that new grass field. We won't have to deal with that. We'll still be able to grow things and harvest things anytime, regardless of what it says on the calendar. I've done survival playthroughs with seasons enabled, and let me tell you, it is difficult. You have to be very patient. You have to really plan out what you're going to be doing, and you have to advance to the next day a lot. Have I kept a watch on what's in the sales? Good old boys, I did check at the beginning of the day. Thank you for asking. And nothing that I can afford. I mean, not that I can afford anything. I have $500 to my name. So it's kind of a moot point because we're not allowing ourselves to borrow money. But I always like to see what's available and then get really frustrated that I can't buy it when it's something that's vital to have right then and there. All right. Maybe our next purchase is a windrower. What do you think, guys? It would help in speeding up our picking up the grass. Either that, you know what though, it probably needs to be a front loader and a bucket. Otherwise, around our bunker silos is just gonna become just a mess, you know what I mean? Just a big fat mess. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm missing it. Yeah, cause see, the pickup is just not great, but we're probably gonna make better use of a. Well, you guys tell me. Should we get a windrower or a front loader and bucket next with our next windfall of money? I hate that I missed that little piece of chaff. David says, get her done. Oh, no, Scott. No. I'm missing way too much. I gotta go back and get that. Sorry, guys. Oh, I'm still missing it. Ah. Okay. I've got a better line now. All right, we're 37%. So our tractor wear is increased. I wonder if that's because we were kind of stressing the tractor, pulling those trees around. Yeah, definitely have a lot more wear. Really to the point that may need to repair our tractor. Gosh, we just don't have any money to repair. You know, I don't think we do. I think that's a luxury we cannot afford right now, is keeping our tractor repaired. Well, next time, I think to do it, and when we're near the workshop, we'll see what it would cost. But I think it's already going to be like over $1,000, probably $2,000 to repair it. And that is money we do not have. All right, I'm gonna go pick this up. It's driving me nuts. And there's a little bit right here that I missed. All right, 64%. And we're about 50% full. Our fuel is at 50%. Now we will need to get more fuel. That is a luxury we have to afford. It's not it's a necessity that we have to afford. That's what I need to say. I'm looking forward, and it won't be long, before we get some actual fields on our map and some seed in the ground and get some equipment so we can actually work the land and harvest some crops. Okay, I say it won't be long. It may be a while. That's a lot of equipment you have to buy, and we're not going to be able to lease it. Oh, come on, Scott. What did I just do? Sorry about that. Don't repair until I have both the loader attached and a windrow. I think that's fair, good old boys. I think that is the right way to approach it. Then once we've got those two things, then repair. Probably makes sense at that point. Waylon says Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas, Waylon. It is that time of season it's that season of the year. Getting the holiday spirit. Regardless of how you celebrate holidays. Like I missed the smallest of pieces right there. No, that's just grass I didn't mow. Okay. Not gonna worry about that. And we're full. All right. Let's go drop this. I'm not gonna worry about this big bump right here. I mean, it doesn't seem to be a problem. And what I'm gonna do this time around is I'm just gonna drop straight down the middle, and then I'll just make sure that I am compacting this down. And what I expect to happen is it's gonna push this down to all the sides, but I think it's gonna keep us from losing chaff outside of the bunker like we did on our first one. Our first one's just a big mess. So let's put that to the test, shall we? Yeah, I think I'm right. See how it's already spreading past the tires? Okay, so that bump is a problem. It is definitely a problem. And if I fix it now, I'm gonna lose crops. So I think what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna get myself unstuck, and then I think I'm just gonna have to approach it from the other side. Where's super strength? There it is. Okay, so let's pull this guy out of here. Okay, and then we can turn this off. Okay, and like I said, I'll approach it from the other side, I guess. And that's unfortunate, because we really need to be able to approach it from both sides, or we're just going to spill chaff out the end, which is also not desirable. Maybe once I get this, once I get this spread out, I bet I can go the other direction. It'll be fine. Yeah, see how we've spread some out the end already? But I think the right thing to do, also if I get a running start, it'll help. Like that. Yeah, that's way better. That spreads out really fast. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so I think I've already done more than I planned. I said I would mow it all. I don't think I'm going to pick up all this, because if we look at what we've got left, pick up, that's like 4 more trips, and that's probably another 40 minutes. And that might be a little long for this live stream. So I think what we'll do is go ahead and check out what we've got here. So yeah, we lost a little bit out the back here. Looks like we're good on this side. Maybe we're good here. It looks like we're going to lose a little bit there. But anyway, we were able to get over 20,700 to stay in it. So that's good. All right. Well, everybody, I enjoyed that. That was very enjoyable for me. We've played enough now where we've got some ways to make income. We've got some different things we can do. When we first started out, it was like contracts and chopping up little pieces of wood and throwing them in a trailer. So we've already come quite a ways. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. I hope you like and subscribe, and I hope you'll join me on Sunday. We will be on one of the multiplayer servers, and you can join me on that server. Would love to have you around for the next live stream. So until then, I'm Scott Free For All. I'll see you later.